And welcome to Marion High School on a beautiful Thursday night as we've got regional quarterfinal action between your Smithson Valley Rangers and the Bobcats of South San High School. Good evening, everyone. Tony Brubaker, Mike Side, as we have an exciting game tonight. The best of District 26 5A and 28 5A. Two good teams here matched up tonight in the regional quarterfinal. And as always in the game of softball, it'll be the best pitcher usually wins with the best performance between the two tonight. Ariana Kapik is the Rangers starter. She has a 14-6 record and a 2.48 ERA. She'll be facing the Bobcats of South San. Their lineup looks like this. Daniela Olvera leads off. Layla Lackey bats second. Catalina Alvarado third. Jocelyn Perez fourth. Chrislyn Robles fifth. Kendra Davila sixth. Abigail Suarez seventh. Kiara Martinez, and then Trinity Elias. All will face Ariana Kapik. We're about ready to get underway here. Alvera, a 4.54 average on the season. In fact, their first 5 batters are well over 400, all 5 of them. Breaking ball on the first pitch. Blue says is down or away, and that's ball at Marion High School. That's strike one. Our home plate umpire will be slow with the acknowledgement, so we'll wait for him all night tonight. As Kapik readies herself for a 1-1 delivery. Alvera now has a ball and 2 strikes. As Kapik continues to work in a hurry. There's a soft line drive and back, but can't handling is Abby. And that'll go as a single. Brand did everything she could, just couldn't secure it as she went down. Defensively for the Rangers, it's Brown, Shoquist, and Hazy in the outfield. Gonzalez, Brand, Norton, and Hartman on the infield. Allison behind the plate, and Kapik on the mound. Second batter, Layla Lackey. She's the center fielder. 480 her batting average on the season. The runner at first bluffs. Lackey wears number 4, and again, she's in center field tonight. Kapik's first pitch was a ball. She readies for her second offering. That's a swinging strike up above the head. There's a throw, a pickoff towards first. Little off target. Hartman couldn't get it, but the right fielder, Hazy, was backing up, so the runner did not advance. So still a runner on first. After the opening single. There's a bunt back to the pitcher. The play will be at first, and that is the out on a sacrifice bunt. Goes 1-4, and that's the first out of the first inning. Catalina Alvarado, the catcher, is due up now with a runner on second and 1 out. Now it's 3 batters. There's a strike on the inside corner. Runner at second, 1 down. There's a pop-up back towards the press box and over the press box. And the count is now 2 strikes on the 3-hole hitter for the Bobcats of South San. 28-8 their record this season. In District 28 5A, they were first place at 14-0. In fact, they ran away with the district race. Alvarado back in the box, 2 strikes the count. Pitch outside, the runner again threatens to run but doesn't go on the first ball of the at-bat. Our umpire is out of the Austin chapter tonight. It's a ground ball towards second. Norton goes down to a knee and fields it but can't get the runner.
Now batting number 14, Jocelyn Perez.
Courtesy runner for Alvarado, the catcher.
Courtesy runner number 1, Sofia Bazaldua.
Balzadua, the courtesy runner. She's a sophomore. So runners at the corners with one out now, and the cleanup hitter is their pitcher, Jocelyn Perez. Swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. Perez, .476 her average on the season. Left-handed batter waits. That one low and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Perez is a pitcher. Lofty numbers of 21-4 and 1.93 her ERA. We'll talk more about that when she takes the field. Right now she swings and misses at strike 2. That one up at the letters. So Capic ahead in the count with runners on the corners and only one out. Popped back to the screen. Count remains 1-2. Raymond Castillo, the manager, the head coach of South San in his 9th season. And a swing and a miss as Perez goes down on strikes. And they catch the runner going for second. And that will retire the inning. So, even with a threat, the Rangers get out of it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first on the Rangers Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
And we're back at Marion High School. Coach Wolf, the head coach of the Ranger program, her grandmother is watching. Lou Arbuckle is her name. She's up at Heritage Lakes in Pflugerville, and we want to say a shout out to her for joining us here on the Ranger Network tonight. As the Rangers get ready to bat in the bottom of the first. Their order is Brand, Norton, Hahn, then Gonzalez, Allison, Capek, Shoquist, Brown, and Hazy round out the top and the bottom of that lineup.
Now batting number 13, Abby Brand.
Abby Brand will lead it off for the Rangers. Brand, a .391 hitter on the season, leads the team with 35 runs scored. She also tops on base percentage at 4 for ball 1. Brand really the instigator for everything. The Rangers shortstop creates a lot of havoc at the plate and on the bases. She waits for the 1-0. That one catches the middle of the plate with a little bit of a break to it. And it's 1-1. Infield third and first up in front of the bag. 1-1 pitch. She swings and misses at a ball that's a little bit outside. A little bit anxious on that one. So the Ranger leadoff hitter is back in the box. Perez delivers another one sliding away and gets her on strikes. And that's the first out of the Rangers' first inning. Brings up the Rangers' second baseman, Mia Norton.
Now batting number 32, Mia Norton.
Norton on the season, a .259 average, has 28 hits, all of them singles. You don't see that very often. She waits for the first pitch from Perez, who gets the sign from the dugout. Alvarado behind the plate. That one catches the outside corner for strike one. Norton, a left-handed batter. Brand was hitting from the right side. So we'll see how Perez treats this side of the plate. That one's popped in the air and out of play on the third base side. Norton down in the count now 0-2 to the two-hole hitter for the Rangers here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. South San didn't score in the top of the inning. Rangers with their second batter here in the bottom of the first. Perez again has her sign. The 0-2. Outside. So like Brand, Norton will have a 1-2 pitch. As Blue gets a different softball out of his bag for Perez. Perez again checks the dugout, gets the sign, looks at her wristband, and we're about ready to go with a 1-2 pitch. That a line drive to center field. The center fielder's way over in left field. That'll one-hop the wall. Norton will dig for second and get there with a double. So the Rangers' first hit is a one-out double to left center field. And the Rangers have a threat here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting number 8.
And that brings up the designated player, Madeline Hahn. The most powerful hitter in the lineup with 6 home runs and 35 runs batted in. .294 her average. Infield in with a conversation with Perez. Now we're about ready to go. Norton on second base, 1 out. Hahn, another left-handed batter. Waits for Perez to get the sign and toe the rubber. That one fouled straight back off the screen. And Perez again ahead in the count, 0-1. Not quite working as quickly as Capek did, but she's not slow by any stretch. She does wait for a sign from the dugout and then checks her wristband, and then she's ready, and Hahn waits for the 0-1. That one's outside and evens the count at 1-1. Again, the center fielder, Lackey, was clear over into left center field, and that one, I said left center double, probably more center than left center. There's another one fouled back to the screen. But the center fielder was almost what you would call in the left field vicinity when Norton was batting. Expect her to be late on any fastball she hit, but she was able to hit it pretty much back up the middle. 1 ball, 2 strike. Hahn ready again, now asks for time as Perez still looking to the dugout for the pitch. Regional quarterfinals, best of 3, all here in Marion this weekend. This is game 1. Hahn takes ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Picked up the bat for Allison. 0-2 the count. Ranger catcher back in the box. Perez checks, gets her sign. Allison asks for time as she's still checking for her sign. Allison, definitely one of the Rangers who will step out if you're taking too much time. The 0-2 pitch is wide for ball one. Perez again checks the dugout, gets her sign, toes the rubber. The 1-2 goes wide and evens the count at 2-2. Unofficially about 21 or 22 pitches here in the bottom of the first for Perez, with 2 outs and a runner on second. 2-2 pitch. Down low, and the count goes full for the second time here in the bottom of the first. Hahn was the other one that had a full count. Actually fouled off a pitch to see a total of 7 pitches in that at bat. So Perez again ready and the full count. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3. The Rangers go down, but not before they score a run. They get a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the top of the second. The Rangers up 1-0 on the Ranger Network.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are going to love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, Jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
And we're back at Marion High School. The Bobcats of South San taking on the Rangers. And there is the South San High School coach, Raymond Castillo, in his 9th season with the Bobcats. Not a lot of success before he got there, and they've had some success since he's been there. One of their better seasons right now at 28-8, 14-0 district champions in 28-5A. Again, Raymond Castillo, the head coach. Rangers back in the field. Ariana Kapik and Zoe Allison will get to work here with a 1-run lead.
Now batting number 6, Chrislyn Robles.
Left fielder Chrislyn Robles. 438 her average, the last of the 400-plus hitters, all 5 in the top of the order. And there's a ball apparently inside to Robles. The left fielder for the Bobcats. That one catches the outer half, evens the count at 1-1. Again, Kapik on the season, 14-6, 2.48 her ERA in 115 plus innings. She has 128 strikeouts. That off-speed pitch was down low, I'm guessing. And Kapik has only walked 17 in 116 innings plus now. Check swing down the first base line, called a fair ball, and 3 unassisted is the first out of the second inning. Grace Hartman with the put out for the Rangers.
Now batting number 49, Kendra Davila.
Brings up the designated player, Kendra Davila. 318 her average on the season, and foul ball on the left side. She bats for the second baseman, Caitlin Puga. Left-handed hitter, swings one and fouls it back to the screen and falls down in the count 0-2. Just off the corner is ball one. Davila does a little bit of stretching and now back in the box. Kapik has the sign. The 1-2 pitch fouled up and back to the screen. Again, unofficially, I had Kapik with 13 pitches in the first inning. I know there's no pitch count in softball like there is in baseball. Just like to keep that managed. There's another ground ball to first. This one ruled foul, as it was. And that'll set up another 1-2 pitch. Will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. As Davila's fighting off Kapik several times. Ariana has the pitch, toes the rubber. That one is a called strike. First strikeout of the game for Kapik, and out number 2 of the second inning. Now to bring up the third baseman.
Now batting number 13,
Abigail Suarez.
Abigail Suarez.
Suarez, a .396 hitter on the season. She bats with the bases empty and now 2 down. First pitch strike as Kapik has found some better rhythm here in the second inning. Not that her rhythm was bad in the first, she's just kind of in a groove right now, you see. There's a foul ball, or a foul line drive to first. Again, we'll call it a pop-up to first is the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3. The Bobcats go down in order. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Rangers up 1-0 on the Ranger Network.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are going to love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
Back at Marion High School, there you see the scoreboard. Rangers up 1-0 as they bat here in the bottom of the second. Kapik will bat first for the Rangers in her .278 average.
Now batting number 19, Ariana Kapik.
Kapik, the 6-hole hitter in the lineup. Would love to help herself get some more runs here in the second inning. Perez again checks her wristband after getting the sign from the dugout, toes the rubber, and here's the first pitch of the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on a sliding pitch moving way outside. Kapik again ready, and Perez again gets the sign. This one doesn't slide as much outside, but it's upstairs, and it's strike 2 on another swinging strike. Kapik not happy with herself as she's been, I don't know if fooled is the right word, but hasn't had the best swing at either one of those first two. That one slides outside as the first one did, and it's ball 1. Leadoff hitter for the Rangers, bottom of the second. They scored first in the first. Back-to-back doubles by Norton and Hahn. Perez again, ready for the 1-2. Fouled back up and above the screen over towards restroom concession building here on the first base side. And the count remains 1-2 to the leadoff hitter for the Rangers here in the second. One-two pitch, swung on and missed. She'll go down on strikes. First out of the second inning, third strikeout of the night for Perez. All 4 members of the infield come in and congratulate her.
Bianca Showquiz.
And Bianca Showquist, the center fielder, up. .338 her average on the season. Bats with the bases empty and 1 out here in the second. Swings a little bit late at a fastball over the plate. Strike 1. Coach Wolf, some words of encouragement from the third base coaching box. Showquist back in the box. Perez ready. The 0-1. Off speed, called a strike. She's ahead in the count again. Little cue ball, actually off the fist to short. The throw across by Alvarez in time, and that's the second out of the inning. 6-3 the put out. Brings up the 8-hole hitter, Audrey Brown, the left fielder. .320 her average on the season.
Audrey Brown.
Hazy's on deck if Brown can get on base. The 8-hole hitter for the Rangers, Brown. Had a good first round series, probably best numbers for anybody. She's got a bunt down. Third baseman will come over. The throw to first is dropped by the first baseman. Suarez made a good throw to Martinez, but she didn't squeeze it. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say E3 puts her on base. Martinez had it in within a step, or beat the runner by a step,
11,
but she couldn't squeeze it closed and come off the base with it. So Clary Hazy, the right fielder with a .354 average, steps in. Abby Brand is on deck now. 2 outs, a runner on first. Our first error of the game. There's a little check swing, fair down the left field line. The Rangers will have 2 on with 2 out, and Abby Brand due up on the first hit of the inning, the third hit of the game for the Rangers. And now runners on first and second with 2 out, and Brand due up. She struck out swinging the first at bat.
13, Abby Brand.
Brand 2 home runs and 18 runs batted in on the season. She's also been hit by a pitch, a team best 6 times. Abby Brand, 391 that average, probably dropped a point or two after the strikeout. Perez now gets her sign, toes her rubber, and here she comes. There's a fly, that's a pop-up on the infield. The right fielder, actually, Elias comes in and catches on the last bit of grass before the infield. So a pop out to right is the third out. But the Rangers get a hit and an error. No runs. Leave 2. We head to the third. Rangers 1-0 on the Ranger Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
We're back at Marion High School. Rangers up 1-0 as we head to the third. It'll be 8-9-1 in the Bobcats lineup.
Number 16, Kiara Martinez.
Kiara Martinez, the first baseman, due up. .360 her batting average on the season. She bats in the 8-hole and has 30 runs batted in. That's not very high on their list of batters since they have some great batters in the top 5. But to bat 8th and have 30 runs batted in, a lot of people are on base when she comes to the plate. First pitch strike by Kapik. Ariana works again in a hurry. That one slides outside as Martinez bluffed a bunt. Count even at 1-1. Beautiful night here on a Thursday night in Marion, Texas. That one's out and away, and the count moves to 2-1. Sun's starting to fade in the west. That one slides inside. And Kapik down in the count now at 3-1. She can't find the zone to the leadoff hitter for the Bobcats here in the third. Foul ball to the screen. Makes it a full count. Brand comes in for a high five. Gives some words of encouragement to Ariana. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for the Bobcats. And there's strike 3. Is that one caught enough of the inner half? And that is the first out of the inning and the second strikeout on the night for Kapik.
Now batting number 7.
Brings up the right fielder, Trinity Elias, the right fielder. 324 her average. Unlike Martinez, who had 30 runs batted in, she bats 9th and's had 10. It's probably because Martinez batted them all in right before her. First pitch strike catches the outer half. Kapik found a little bit better rhythm on that first offering with 1 out and the bases empty. Back to the top of the order after Elias. That one inside. Evens the count. Capic pitched 9 innings of 1-run ball in that first round series against Southside. Got the win 2-1 in that game. Trying to throw another gem here in the regional quarterfinal. Little off-speed pitch, swung on and fouled into the, I'll say dirt, but again, this is all artificial turf. We'll still say dirt because that's what it looks like, right? So 1-2 the count again. As Elias is hanging on, and there's another foul back to the screen. As she continues the at-bat. The 9-hole hitter. Capic winds the 1-2. Upstairs, fouled back to the screen as she continues the string of foul balls with 2 strikes. That one slide wide, and the count goes 2-2. So again, unofficially, this will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. After a 6-pitch at-bat, that's 15. She had 13 pitches in the first and 9 in the second, according to my scorebook. And there's another foul back to the screen, which will bring us to the 10th pitch of the at-bat on this one. Again, 1 out, bases empty. The 8 and 9-hole hitters have made Ariana Capic work here in the top of the third. The 3-2, or the 2-2. Ground ball to second. Norton to Hartman. 4-3 is out number 2. We'll go back to the top of the order. And the shortstop, Daniela Alvera. She singled just over the head of Abby Brand
Number 2
for the first hit of the game, on the first at bat of the game. So she's 1 for 1, and she steps in against Capic with the bases empty and 2 out now. Takes a fastball upstairs. Leadoff hitter, Alvera, bettered her .454 average with that first at bat, and that strike evens the count at 1-1. Another foul back to the screen. Capic has retired 7 in a row now. And I was wrong earlier. She's now struck out 3. And there's a ground ball to Brand at short. She'll have to hurry. The throw to Hartman's in time. 6-3 on the putout. That's out number 3. And for the second time in a row, it's 1-2-3. As the Bobcats go down in order, we head to the bottom of the third with the Rangers up 1-0 on the Rangers Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have white. Yes, the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which one?
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin? I got no service.
Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, we're looking for, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
Some of the fans you see out here at Marion High School tonight as the Rangers lead it 1-0. We move to the bottom of the third. 2, 3, and 4 in the Ranger lineup. Leading off will be the second baseman, Mia Norton, who doubled and scored the game's only run back in the first inning after Madeline Hahn doubled behind her.
Now batting number 32.
Coach Wolf has a conversation with the home plate umpire. Not sure what that was about as Norton digs in the box. Perez again gets her sign from the dugout, checks the wristband, toes the rubber. This one drove to left, has some carry. Back goes Robles, makes the catch. Fly ball to left, first out. Brings up the designated player, Madeline Hahn.
Now batting number 8, Madeline Hahn.
She had the RBI double in that first inning. The only run batted in, the only run scored. Hahn asks for time as Perez had taken too much time getting her sign. I think she's got it now. Toes the rubber. Hahn's ready. Fouls this one back to the screen for strike 1. Regional quarterfinal action, third round of the softball playoffs. The Rangers beat Glenn. There's another fly ball, center field, back towards the wall, and making a running catch is Lackey right as she got onto the warning track. So fly ball to center is out number 2, and quickly the Rangers go down 1-2 in the third as Perez has gotten 2 quick ones.
Now batting number 21, Sierra
Gonzalez, the third baseman. She was called out as she tried to bunt, and the ball came up and hit her right as she stepped out of the batter's box. So 2 out, bases empty for Gonzalez. Swings and misses at strike 1. Ball tailing away from her. Perez has been solid all night with that curveball, slider, whatever you call it. Starts over the plate, and by the time it gets to the batter's box, it's in the left-handed batter's box. That one didn't break as much, but was a little harder, and that's strike 2. So 2 outs and 2 strike count to Gonzalez here in the bottom of the third. Rangers up 1-0. Sierra back in the box. Perez gets her sign, looks at the wristband, toes the rubber. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. So the count is 1-2 to the cleanup hitter for the Rangers, who bats here in the third with the bases empty. Perez again, now the 1-2. Fouled back and out of play. As this third at bat of the inning is longer than the first 2. That one upstairs. Gonzalez now 2-2 count. So what I like to say right here, there's deuces on the scoreboard with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The only thing better would be if 2 runners were on base. Needless to say, they're not. The base is empty. Rangers trying to add to their lead here in the bottom of the third, but need a base runner. That one goes back to the screen inside and makes the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Perez with the delivery. Fouled back to the screen, and we'll do it again. That was the 7th pitch of the at-bat. This will be the 8th. There's a pop-up on the, well, it's short right field. Second baseman goes out, drops it. Huga will allow the runner to go to second. So an error on the second baseman gives the Rangers a runner on second base, and Zoe Allison due up. Right fielder Elias had come up. Huga went over. Probably an easier play for her, to be honest with you. She just couldn't squeeze it, and that puts Gonzalez at second base with 2 outs. Allison, the batter, .316 that average. She struck out swinging her first at bat. 4 home runs, 24 runs batted in on the season as she takes ball 1. We're playing in the bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs, a runner on second for the Rangers. The 5-hole hitter, Allison, at the plate. That fastball catches the outside corner and evens the count at 1-1. Ball gets away as the throw goes back to the pitcher. Not the first time that's happened. We just haven't had to talk about it, but that allows Gonzalez to go to third. So another error. Second of the inning. Gives the Rangers a runner on third with 2 outs. Allison still the batter, 1 ball, 1 strike her count. Going earlier, the Rangers in the first round beat Glenn 2 games to 1 in an exciting 3-game series. Then they beat South San 2 games to 1. Allison looks at a pitch that goes, well, it got the outside corner, said Blue. Looked like it was a little wide, and that's what Allison thought, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Ranger catcher. She steps out to regain some thought. Now gets back in the box. Perez has the sign. The 1-2 swung on and missed. She goes down on strikes for the 2nd time. And the Rangers leave a runner stranded at third. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, 1 left. We head to the 4th. Rangers up 1-0 on the Ranger Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, we're looking for, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
Back at Marion High School, the Rangers lead it 1-0 as we head to the 4th. 80 degrees on this Thursday night. Sunset to happen in about 4 minutes, but it's not completely dark, obviously, when the sun sets. But it's getting close right now. Good crowd on both sides. In fact, I'm going to stand up. I would venture to say Southsound may have a few more people here than Smithson Valley does right now, here in this first round game of the regional quarterfinal. Lackey, Alvarado, and Perez due up for the Bobcats.
Now batting number 4, Leia Lackey.
Ariana Kapik has retired 7 batters in a row. Fly ball, center field. Showquest went back and then had to hurry in. The wind not blowing nearly as strong as it was at the beginning of the game or during the first game, but still coming in from almost straight center field right now, it looks. First out of the inning, brings up Alvarado, Catalina Alvarado.
5, Catalina Alvarado.
She sends one in the air to left field. Back goes Brown. Back a couple of steps and makes the catch. If you're like I am and heard both of those, you would have thought that each had a chance to go a lot further than they did. First one obviously got caught up in the wind. The second one, I'm not sure how much wind got it, but it didn't go very far. And with 2 outs, the opposing pitcher, Jocelyn Perez, is due up. She struck out. Now she grounds out to first. Hartman scoops it up. That's the 3rd out, 3 unassisted. And for the 3rd inning in a row, the Bobcats go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rangers lead it 1-0 on the Ranger Network.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are going to love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
Beautiful night here Thursday night at Marion High School. The flags, the flag of the USA and of Texas, waving in the wind tonight. Bobcats lead South San 1-0 as we bat. The Rangers bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. Rangers scored 1 in the first on back-to-back doubles by Norton and Hahn. They were down 1-2 in the 3rd. They had a runner that reached an error in the 2nd inning. And then they had a runner reach an error and get all the way to 3rd before the final out was recorded in the 3rd.
Ariana Kapik.
Ariana Kapik is the batter. She struck out to lead off the 2nd. Perez has her sign, toes the rubber. The first pitch at the bottom of the 4th, swung on and missed. Breaking ball. was outside the batter, outside the plate when she swung at it. Not by much, though, not as much as some others we've swung at. The 0-1. Swing and a miss again as Kapik is down 0-2 to lead off the Ranger fourth. Rangers, as they've been doing when they're down in the count or have questionable not having success, they step out, get refocused. Now back in the batter's box is Kapik. As Perez gets her sign and readies for the 0-2. This one way outside is ball one. Kapik doesn't have any home runs, but has 16 runs batted in on the season. The count 1-2 now. This one fouled up and out of play on the first base side. Leaves the count at 1-2. Coach Wolf gives her some encouragement as she checks her third base coach. Now readies herself again for a 1-2. Perez again looking for the sign. Checks her wristband, toes the rubber. Here we go. Upstairs and away. Count even at 2-2. Sjoqvist on deck. Brown in the hole for the Rangers. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0, Smithson Valley on top. Third round of the playoffs. This is the regional quarterfinals. Another one fouled back to the screen. The Bobcats made Kapik work on a couple of at-bats. Back in the third, not in the fourth, but in the third inning they did. Now they're trying to do it here. Rangers are trying to do it to Perez here in the fourth. Had a couple of one long at bat in the third. That was Gonzalez who reached on the air. I'm guessing that one was down because it was over the plate, so full count to the leadoff batter for the Rangers here in the fourth. So full count pitch by Perez. Swung on and missed, strike three. First out of the inning, second strikeout in a row for Perez.
Now batting
And the
number 6,
fifth of the
Bianca
game
Sjoqvist.
for Jocelyn Perez. And Bianca Sjoqvist, the center fielder, grounded out to short. Her first at bat. 1 home run, 15 runs batted in on the season. .338 her average, and that's a slow hit ball. It's up the middle, has eyes. Second baseman Puga comes up with it. The throw to first isn't in time, so that'll be an infield single, if you will. Well placed, soft line drive between
Now
short
batting
and second.
Number 3, Audrey Brown.
And Audrey Brown, the left fielder, due up. Her .320 average has gotten her 3 runs batted in on the season. Has a chance now to move the runner with 1 out and 1 on. Sjoqvist at first, Brown at the plate. She reached on an error on the first baseman. Her first at bat. Bluffs a bunt, called a strike. Ranger on the move, but not going with Sjoqvist. Hoping to, I'm guessing they're trying to advance the runner for Hazy, who's due up next. At least that's what it looked like in the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Brown back in the box. Bluffs a bunt again, pulls it back this time, and the count goes even at 1-1. Infield moving around, third baseman charging. Shortstop backing her up, and the second baseman going to second base. First baseman hasn't been charging on the first 2 bunts that look like they're going to third. Now a swinging bunt makes strike 2. Bluff to bunt, pulled it back, swung, and fouled it back to the screen. Did Brown. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner on first. Rangers trying to add to that 1-run lead. Still precarious here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swinging strike 3 by Brown as she does not make contact. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So with a runner still on first, Clary Hazy, the right fielder, is due up.
Now batting, number 11, Clary
354 her average with 8 runs batted in. She's also, I think, second on the team with a .433 on base percentage. So that's pretty good from your 9-hole hitter. She steps in, the left-handed batter. Takes a first pitch strike. As Perez has found a little bit of a groove here to get ahead of the batter. 2 outs, a runner on first. Hazy singled down the left field line her first trip. We'd take that again, wouldn't we? Chops it back to the mound. Perez throw to first, 3rd out of the inning. 1-3 is out number 3. The Rangers waste a hit and leave a runner. Rangers still lead at 1-0 as we head to the top of the 5th on the Rangers network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
We're back at Marion High School. Rangers lead it 1-0 as we play into the 5th. John Allen has just walked into the press box, the head basketball coach here at Marion High School. One of the great players at Southwest Texas back in the day when I was still there. Great times at Southwest Texas, now Texas State University. And for the second time in 3 innings, Coach Wolf talking to the home plate umpire, not sure what about. His final warm-up comes across. Blue asking for time. Not real sure what it's about as Coach Wolf wants to go out to the mound. Gosh, I wish that we knew what this is about. Conversation with Coach Wolf in her infield right now. Most of her infield, I guess. They're waiting for they don't have another outfielder out there. Is that what it is? I don't think we have a right fielder in the game. That would be Hazy. Is she there now? I guess we're all there. So a lot of conversation, not really sure what it was all about. Hazy was the last batter. That was probably what it was about. And she had to get all her stuff and get to the outfield. So that's why. For some reason, she's having trouble with her shoes. Not real sure. So I think we're ready. That was Brown that was having trouble with her shoes. So I think we're ready to go. Not real sure what all that was about.
Now batting number 6, Crislin Robles.
But in any event, everyone's ready to go now. Ariana Kapik. Has retired 10 in a row and throws a first pitch strike to Crislin Robles to lead off the 5th for the Bobcats. The Bobcat left fielder was out 3 unassisted her first plate appearance. Takes strike 2. Kapik pours another one in there. So the count, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter for the Bobcats here, top of the 5th, 1-0 Ranger lead. Robles, open stance, ready for the pitch, slides outside. Rangers were hoping to get that call as they've seen several tonight so far, but didn't get that one on strike 3. I think it's happened on strike 1 and strike 2 a couple of times, but not on strike 3 yet. That one down in the zone makes it a 2-2 count. So after Kapik got ahead 0-2, the count's now 2-2 to Robles. Fly ball, center field. Sjoquist comes in and makes the grab. First out of the 5th. And 3 of the last 4 outs have been fly balls. The only fly ball outs by the Bobcats in this game. We're in the top of the 5th. Kendra Davila, the designated player, left-handed hitter due up. She struck out looking her first at bat. Fouls it down the third base side, chased by Gonzalez, but not in time. So strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, top of the 5th. Quarterfinal regional quarterfinal action, best of 3 series, all here at Marion tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday afternoon. There's strike 2 as Kapik stays ahead in the count, now 0-2. Outfield pretty much straight away. The corner outfielder is a little deeper than the center fielder, Sjoquist. That one's in the dirt away to waste it 1-2. Infielders third and first are even with the bag, maybe a step in front of it. Middle infielders kind of wide. 1-2 pitch. Off the corner, 2-2 again. Second batter in a row. Kapik has gone 2-2. Foul ball in the dirt. Just another strike. 2-2 count remains. Swing and a miss is strike 3, the second out of the inning. The 4th strikeout of the night by Kapik. And there's 2 outs for the third baseman, Abigail Suarez.
Number 13, Abigail Suarez.
She was put out by the first baseman, to end the second inning. Line drive, pop up, whatever you want to call it. This one fouled back out and out of play. Strike one the count with 2 outs and the bases empty. Number 13, Suarez, .396 her average on the season, 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2, says the Blue at home. Looked like off speed, might have been a little low, but caught the zone, said Blue. 2 strike the count. Been the same way on all 3 batters now. She wastes the third pitch for ball 1. See if she goes after here at 1-2 and doesn't waste another pitch like's happened in the first 2 batters. Kapik has her sign. The 1-2. Popped up. Straight back towards us, towards the screen. Allison can't get it as it's outside the screen. And the count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. That one in the dirt, evens the count at 2-2. 12 batters retired in a row by Kapik, trying to make it a baker's dozen in 13. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Batter takes ball 3 and tries to run down to first base like it's ball 4. Just a little bit embarrassing. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kapik trying to punch out another. That one's inside and is ball 4. First walk of the night by Ariana Kapik, and their first base runner since the first inning. Allison wants to go out and talk with her battery mate. Again, we're in the top of the 5th. That's their first base runner since the first inning. After retiring 12 in a row, Kapik gives up her first walk of the game.
Now batting number 16, Kiara Martinez.
Kiara Martinez called out in strikes to lead off the 3rd. Bluffs a bunt, takes a strike. The 0-1. Fair ball down the right field line. Hazy will get it in. They'll have runners on the corners with 2 outs after their first hit in quite a while. Suarez makes her way to 3rd. Runners again on the corners. No. Is it called foul? Couldn't see it. Blue was in my way. I just know everybody was going, and I thought they signaled it fair, but no. So runners are not on the corners. It's 2 strikes. Ground ball to the pitcher. Kapik fields it. She'll throw to first. So they don't have runners on the corners. They get 1 base runner on a walk, 1-3, the 3rd out of the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. The Rangers up 1-0 on the Rangers Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference And please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait. What are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
And we're back at Marion High School. We play in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order due up for the Rangers, who lead at 1-0. Far too close a game this late in the game. If you want to make sure to win, the Rangers need some runs. They have scored a run in the first, had a runner get to second in the second, had a runner get to third in the third, had a runner get to first in the fourth, and now in the 5th, it's Brand and the rest of the lineup due up. Brand again has popped up and struck out. At Southside last weekend, she was officially 0 for 6 with 1 walk. So now in the last 2 rounds, she's 0 for 8. She's due for a hit. The Ranger shortstop, 391 that average, which has obviously been going down with all these 0-fers. 35 runs scored on the season, still leads the team with that. Not real sure, as home plate umpire was talking with Coach Wolf. Probably substitution-wise is why those conversations is happening. Coach Wolf now talking with the third base umpire, whose names we don't know, and that's a good thing because we don't want to talk about them because they've done a great job so far tonight.
Now batting number 13, Abby Brand.
When you don't talk about umpires, that means they're doing a pretty good job most of the time. Perez gets a new softball, and we're ready to go in the bottom of the 5th. Brand hits it in the air, right field. The wind taking it foul. Over goes the right fielder, and she can't make the catch. That's Elias. It's just a foul ball. We've had a couple of those tonight. Wind blowing what really looks to be almost straight center field now, maybe more left field, left center field. But any ball in the air to right field has been going towards the foul line in a hurry. So Brand down in the count 0-1. Now back in the box. Perez gets her sign, toes the rubber. Abby faked a bunt, took a ball. 1-1 the count. Rangers need a run. Scored in the bottom of the 1st. Haven't really sniffed another one since. Had a 2-out runner on third after a couple of errors in the 3rd inning. Ball 2 as she stays off that one. She swung and missed it a couple in her first at bat. Out and away, or just away basically. Now she's ahead in the count 2-1. Perez will have to bring something in, you would think. There's a fly ball right field. I don't think Elias will get to it. It hits and goes towards the corner. Brand around to third. The ball coming into the second baseman as she slides into third. Ball comes home. So she'll have a leadoff triple will Abby Brand. She gets in the scorebook on the positive side for the first time tonight. This is Mia Norton.
Batting number 32, Mia Norton.
She has doubled the first hit of the game for the Rangers, scored the only run, and then flew out to left field in the 3rd. She's got a runner on third and RBI potential. Again, 28 hits this year Actually, that double was her first extra base hit of the season. I didn't mention that when she got that. Now has a chance. She's had 14 RBIs, has a chance to pick up her 15th RBI, and that was a strike on the outside corner, says the home plate umpire. Coach Wolf gets her a sign, checks her wristband, now back in. Perez gets the sign from the dugout and brings the 0-1. That one low and away, evens the count at 1-1. Two-hole hitter for the Rangers. Here in the bottom of the fifth, a leadoff triple by Abby Brand has the Rangers in business. Norton takes a ball on the outside. Almost set a strike because I thought Blue was going to raise his arm up, but that was definitely in the right-handed batter's box, which last time I checked, the strike zone didn't go that wide. Just a thought. Norton, 2-1. Perez totes the rubber. Ground ball past third. There's an RBI. Norton has her 15th run batted in, and she gets an RBI single to take home Abby Brand with the second Ranger run of the game. Bottom of the fifth. Now a 2-0 Ranger lead. Now still with no one out. The power hitter for the Rangers, Madeline Hahn. She's doubled, has an RBI, and flown out to center in 2 at-bats. There's some headlights out in left field need to go off. Not real sure why someone would think that that's something we need to do. They're probably leaving, would be my guess. I don't know if there's out there someone, a fan watching the game. Left fielder Robles is out there trying to get their attention to turn them off. There they go. They've turned them off. I think they just got out of the car. Maybe a new car where the lights turn on when you open the driver's door, not sure. In any event, they're off. And Hahn's ready to get in the batter's box. Gets the sign, checks her wristband. Now Perez has her sign. First pitch to Hahn. Outside. Ball 1. One-oh pitch. Fouled back up and out of play. 1-1 the count. A leadoff triple by Brand, an RBI single by Norton takes us to 2-0. Now Norton on first. Hahn at the plate. Already with a run batted in with a double in the first. Tries to get her second hit of the inning. Leads the team with 36 runs batted in now. Bluffs a bunt, actually puts it down, it goes foul. So Hahn down in the count 1-2 with a runner on first and nobody out. Perez trying to work her way out of a jam. One Ranger run in already. Hahn swings and misses and strikes out. Goes down for the second time tonight, the first out of the inning. That brings up Sierra Gonzalez.
Now batting number 21, Sierra Gonzalez.
She was out in the first trying to bunt, and the ball hit her in fair play. And then reached on an error by the second baseman. Ended up at third on another error, but was unable to score. She now bats with 1 on and 1 out. Perez. There's a fly ball, shallow center field. In comes Lackey and she dropped it. They'll get a force out at second. Goodness. So fielder's choice for Gonzalez. Second out of the innings at second base. 8-6, I guess.
Now batting number 31, Zoe Allison.
So fielder's choice for Gonzalez at first. 2 out now. Zoe Allison due up. She has struck out swinging twice tonight. 1 for 5 last weekend with a couple of RBIs. She's due in this one. Asks for time as Perez. Now she's trying to be a little quicker, and can't blame her for this. She's got her foot on the rubber as she's checking her arm bat after getting the sign from the dugout. So she's putting her toe on the rubber quicker to get a better chance to throw a pitch. First pitch, up and away. Allison takes it for ball 1. That one low and away. It's ball 2. So Allison ahead in the count 2-0 with 2 outs and a runner on first. 1 run in the inning for the Rangers. Again, Perez trying to work her way out of trouble. Allison waits the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Counts 2-1. 2-1 pitch in the air, right field. It'll take itself out of play with the wind playing. And the count will move to 2-2. So again, deuces on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the catcher at bat, who has struck out twice. Perez gets the sign, looks at her armband. Allison has the bat out, then pulls it back, takes ball 3. The count is full. Great crowd noise here tonight, as both crowds are very active. Not going to comment on a whole lot of it, but both have been very vocal and very active tonight, and good to see in a high school playoff game. 3rd round game, regional quarterfinal. First of a best-of-3 series. That's in the air to center. Back goes Lackey. She has a beat on it and makes the catch. As Allison flies out to center for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rangers get a run on a couple of hits. They leave 1. It's 2-0 as we play into the 6th on the Rangers network. Pardon me.
Hey, buddy, got your glove?
Yep, I got it right here. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Don't forget the you-know-whats.
Whether you're gearing up for a big project or a big game, GVTC has everything you need to stay connected.
What do you think?
They are going to love these.
From smart security and high-speed internet to TV and phone, GVTC provides cutting-edge technology for your home and business.
Thank you.
You made it. Hey, what is it? Whoa, jersey!
With deep roots in the community, we're committed to building a stronger, better, connected future for the areas we serve. Our GVTC Foundation's charitable support and industry-leading products help you stay connected to what matters most. GVTC, connecting you.
And we're back to Marion High School. We had a picture of Brian Zettler, the head athletic trainer. There he is, taking his customary seat down in the bullpen. He's not a bullpen catcher or anything like that. He's the athletic trainer. Last several years here at Smithson Valley. Very popular among athletes, obviously. Keeps them on the field. We head to the, what is this, the top of the 6th. 2-0 Rangers. They'll have 9, 1, and 2 in their order, due up. Yeah, Zoe Allison, the last batter this last time, had to go get her catcher gear on. Happened to the Rangers last inning. Now it happens in this inning. Allison takes one pitch, throws it to second off her knees, and I think we'll be ready to go. 9-hole hitter Trinity Elias, the right fielder, due up first for the Bobcats here in the 6th. They've had one walk in the last 4+ innings. Everyone else has been retired.
Number 1, Sophia Bazaldua.
And they have a sub, Sophia Bazalua, a utility player, a sophomore, a right-handed batter, will lead off here in the 9-hole. She bunts back to Kapik. Second baseman covers. So officially 1-4 for the first out of the 6th inning.
Now batting number 2, Danielle Olvera.
So back to the top of the order and the shortstop, Daniela Olvera. She had a single in the first, was out 6-3 in the third. She bats now in the 6th. With one out, the base is empty. Takes strike one. Kapik. That one down in the zone, evens the count at 1-1. Kapik. And a 1-1 delivery. In the air, foul, first base side, out of play. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Leadoff hitter in the lineup for the Bobcats, 2-hole hitter in this 6th inning. Ground ball, third base. Gonzalez up, across. Hartman stays on the bag. 5-3, the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 4, Leah Lackey.
So 3 in a row retired by Kapik, and what is that? 15 of 16 retired by the Ranger right-hander. Leah Lackey, the center fielder, up, takes ball 1. Kapik trying to get the first one across on the outside corner, but it slides away. As we near the top of the hour, this one top of the 6th. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. We started a little late because the opener, 6A opener, went a little bit long. Kapik again, readies the 1-1 delivery with 2 outs and the base is empty. This one in the air, foul territory, first base side, out of play again. Count goes to 1-2. Kapik making some quick work, continues to work quickly, continues to tell her outfield how many outs there are after every pitch. Tells her fielders, probably, would be more accurately. The 1-2 in the dirt, foul. Lackey stays alive. Lackey has a conversation, now back in the box. Kapik has her sign, toes the rubber, the 1-2 delivery. Inside. Count now even at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Lackey had a sac bunt and a fly to center in two previous at-bats. Ground ball to second. Norton up to Hartman at first. 4-3, out number 3. As the Bobcats go down 1-2-3 yet again. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Rangers up 2-0 on the Ranger Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Back. Marion High School. Goodness. Talking about flags and everything else during the break, I lost my focus. Got it back. Clark, Kapik, Sjoquist, and Brown due up for the Rangers. We'll fight our way through this as the Rangers lead at 2-0. Trying to stay alive in the quarterfinal regionals. Game 1 against South Sands Bobcats, who won District 26 or 28 5A with a 14-0 record. Rangers have them though, 2-0 as we play in the bottom of the 6th. Kapik struck out in the 2nd and struck out again in the 4th. She now bats in the 6th and hopes for something better. Takes the ball outside. The zone is apparently shrunk just a little bit later in the game. Not a critical point, just an observation. Kapik gets ready. Swings and fouls one into the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. Perez hasn't thrown bad herself, though she has given up more hits. 6 total. Thank you, scorekeeper. I could add them up, but it takes me a while. Kapik gets back in the box, waits for the 1-1. Strike 2 on the outer half. One ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That'll be a base hit for the opposing pitcher. Rangers' 7th hit of the night. And a leadoff single for the Rangers here in the bottom of the 6th. Center fielder Brianna Sjoquist due up. Courtesy runner will come in for Kapik. The almost invisible numbers.
Courtesy runner, number 4, Tatum Layton.
And that
Now
is
batting number 6,
Tatum
Bianca Sjoquist.
to run for Kapik, who led us off with a single here in the 6th, the Rangers' 6th. So Perez now has another runner on base. Sjoquist, the batter, 6-3 and an infield single to her credit tonight, 1 for 2. Tries to bunt it. Third baseman Suarez tries to dive and catch it with her bare hand, but it stays foul and goes foul. Strike one. Suarez came charging in and made a great effort for it. Bluffs a bunt, pulls the bat back. The ball's low. It's 1-1. Sjoqvist 1 for 6 with a run scored last weekend against Southside. Has the bat to bunt, takes a ball low. It's 2-1. Leighton at first base, running for Cappick. Sjoqvist, the batter. 2 balls and a strike. Count a little bit in her favor here. She can be kind of selective. She's gonna bunt. The ball's called a strike. It's 2-2. Plate got wide there on that one a little bit. So 2-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Sjoqvist waits for Perez, who has the sign. Swings and fouls it back to the screen. Stays alive at 2-2. Rangers would love to add to that 2-0 lead right here and make it a much easier top of the 7th. Sjoqvist again ready. Perez has the sign. The 2-2 delivery. Wide, and it's a full count. Bottom of the 6th. Nobody out. Full count pitch to Sjoqvist with a runner on first. Fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. This is the first extended at bat for Sjoqvist tonight, who will now see her 8th pitch. Next pitch from Perez. Perez again in the dugout, looking in the dugout, checks her wristband, full count. That one's outside, and it's ball 4. Just because I'm the only one here, just between you and me, if that's a strike, I might have got upset because that ball was clearly outside. Clearly. What are we doing here? Pinch hitter maybe for Audrey Brown. Coach Wolf talking. Sydney Floyd will bat for Audrey Brown.
Now batting number 14, Sydney Floyd.
She had to go get her wristband so she knew what the signs were. That just tells you what the game's become. Where signs, you just don't read them anymore from the third base coach. You got to look at them on your wristband. Crazy. And now Coach Castillo, Raymond Castillo, is going to take a trip to the mound. Don't know if he'll change pitchers, but he's going to talk about his infield with the Rangers 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. We will keep it here as the Rangers 23-14 out of 26-5A beat Glenn. Was Round Rock Glenn, correct? Pflugerville Glenn. Leander Glenn. It was somewhere up there. I knew it was. Beat them 2-1 on an exciting Saturday afternoon where they won the second game on a walk-off home run and then won the nightcap in a close game. Then they beat South San twice in 2 well-played games. Southside, and now they take on South San here in Marion. Best of 3 series, all games here again Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday afternoon. So a single and a walk put 2 Rangers on base. Nobody out. And Sidney Floyd comes to the plate. Sidney 1 for 5 on the season. Asks for time as Perez is taking her time. Floyd a 200 average, 1 for 5 with a run scored. And also has an RBI. Takes ball 1. Up and away on the first pitch to the Ranger pinch hitter. Sidney Floyd. Count is even. And 1-1 now to Floyd. The freshman, again, has played sparingly, but up here in a big spot with a 2-run lead and 2 runners on and nobody out. Swings and misses at a breaking ball, low and away. Something many Ranger hitters have done tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 on for the Rangers. Bottom of the 6th, it's a 2-0 lead for Smithson Valley. Freshman Sidney Floyd waits for Perez's 1-2. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. She laid off. Tough for the freshman to do, but she did. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on here. Bottom of the 6th, a 2-0 Ranger lead. Perez toes the rubber, the 2-2 delivery. Down low, it's ball 3. So Perez in danger of loading the bases here if she can't throw a strike. An 8-pitch at bat by Sjoquist, earning a walk. This will be the 6th pitch to Floyd. In the air, foul and out of play. First base side. As Floyd stays alive. Three-two pitch. Up and away, she walked her, and the bases are loaded. Rangers on every base for the right fielder, Clary Hazy. Singled back in the 2nd. 2-out single. Was out pitcher to first in the 4th. She comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Courtesy runner, pinch runner at first. Yes, number 3. Oh, Brown reinserts into the lineup to run at first base. So Audrey Brown is back in the lineup. She'll go back to left field, and she's the runner at first base now, and the base is loaded for the Rangers and nobody out. Again, Clary Hazy, the right fielder. 1 for 2 tonight, 354 on the season. She was 2 for 5 last weekend with a run batted in. She has a chance to get an RBI or 2 here. Takes a strike. Outer half of the plate. Swing and a miss. Hazy down 0-2 now. Bases loaded. Chance for the Rangers to add to that 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Hazy wants to stay alive. Quality hitter. Trying to add to that RBI total of 8 on the season from the 9-hole. Pokes at it, just foul down the third base line. Brand comes out of the on-back circle to hand her bat back as she comes back from running to first. Still 0-2. Clary Hazy. Perez getting her sign from the dugout. Now the 0-2. Slap to third. It's a one-hopper. The third baseman can't pick it up. Suarez, everybody will be safe. Suarez charged it, kind of trapped it, and then couldn't find it when she came up. Infield single or an error. She's going to call it an E. The official score says E5.
Now batting.
The bases remain loaded, and the Rangers get their third run of the game. Back to the top of the order with the bases loaded and still no one out. Abby Brand had that big leadoff triple back in the 5th. She bats with the bases loaded here in the 6th. Rangers have turned over that order in 1 inning. Took a good swing at a ball in the outer half and fouls it back to the screen, but right on it. 1 for 3 on the night, Abby Brand. One of the few seniors on this Ranger team. Only 3 if my numbers are correct. Has a line drive right field. The right fielder can't get it. That might clear the bases. 2 runs are home. A third one headed for third. We'll have second and third with a 2 RBI double by Abby Brand. And the Rangers are starting to break it open. It's now 5-0. Sjoquist and Brown score. Hazy goes to third. Brand is now on second. And will they change pitchers? I think they're number 27, Anastasia Chavez, is a freshman pitcher for South San. And I think she's coming to take over for Jocelyn Perez. So with a pitching change, we'll take a break. Rangers have busted this one open. It's 5-0 on the Rangers Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with
They
the
have
horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin? I got no service.
Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11. We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2.
And we're back. First pitch by the new pitcher, Anastasia Chavez, is a ball. The freshman right-hander faces Mia Norton with 2 on and 2 in. Another ball, this one up and away. For the freshman, her first pitching of the season, according to their stats. So for her first appearance, and she walks.
Now batting number 8, Madeline Hong.
She walks Norton to load the bases. Madeline Hahn due up. Blue wants to talk. I'm not real sure why. Again, umpire's conversations we're not privy to, but the bases are loaded for the Rangers. Bottom of the 6th. We've scored thrice already. Scored 3 times. Would like to score more and put this one totally out of reach. Hahn, who has doubled and had an RBI, flew out to center and struck out last at bat. Faces Chavez, who throws her 5th straight ball. Again, according to their stats, she has not been on the mound yet this season. The freshman right-hander. And there's 6 in a row outside of the zone. In fact, I don't see her on any of the stats that they provide. So, correct me if I'm wrong. There's ball 3 and 7 consecutive balls outside the zone. She throws another one and she'll walk a run in. Hazy at 3rd, Brand at 2nd, Norton at 1st for the Rangers. Hahn at the plate. The 3-0. Bounces, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have scored a run for the Rangers, and they now have 4 runs in on the inning.
Now batting number 21, Sierra Gonzalez.
Sierra Gonzalez bunted into an out, reached on an error and reached on a fielder's choice on a fly ball to center that the center fielder dropped, but the runner on first was forced out at second because she wasn't running on a fly ball to center field, understandably. She now bats for the 3rd time tonight. Officially 0 for 3. Ropes one down the 3rd base line over Coach Wolf's head. And that's strike 1 on the first strike thrown by Chavez. Sierra was ready for it and drove it. Coach Wolf backs up a little bit. And that one hit her. Came inside, hit by pitch. It's here somewhere in the scorebook. drives in another run, gets another RBI.
Now batting number 31, Zoe
So
Allison.
five runs in. So Zoe Allison will be the hitter. Anastasia Chavez, a freshman, in her first action of the season, has walked a couple and hit a batter. There's one in the zone down the third base line, and it's fair. It'll be a fair ball. It'll be a single that will score a run. Everybody will move up station to station. So the first hit given up by Chavez is an RBI single by Allison, and now the opposing pitcher, Ariana Kapik,
Now
is
batting
due up.
number 19, Ariana Kapik.
She bats after singling up the middle her last at bat, 1 for 3 officially. Pitching a gem of a shutout so far tonight as she gets ready to go back out in the 7th, but not until the Rangers are retired. Still nobody out. That's strike 1 to Kapik. As she actually led off the inning. Pardon me for not noticing that sooner. So we have batted around as Chavez brings the 0-1. That one inside. Oh, the blue said it was a strike. So it's strike 2. Pardon me. Ariana says, save that one for me in the top of the 7th, please, too. So 0-2. Chavez gets the sign. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. So Kapik goes down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight, and that's the first out.
Now batting number 6, Bianca Showquist.
So Showquist is due up. She walked last time, singled on an infield hit the time before, and grounded out to short. So 1 for 2 with a run scored. She bats with the bases loaded. That one's low and away, gets away. I think that's Brand coming home. No, it's Hahn coming home. She'll score. The other 2 runners will move up a base. Wild pitch or pass ball. Pass ball is the call. And that is the 7th run of the inning for the Rangers. 1 out, 2 on. I'm going to call that one a strike. Okay. Blue, I understand. Let's get out of here. It's 9:30. We should be done already. So batter starts swinging. Showquist knows. 1-1. That's ball 2. Not going to swing at a ball low and away. Middle of the right-handed batter's box, not just on the chalk of the batter's box. Showquist back in the box. Bianca just a sophomore. Asks for time as Chavez was taking some time. Now back in the box. 2-1 pitch. Low and away, 3-1. After striking out Kapik on 3 pitches, she's now fallen down 3-1 to Showquist. Gets the sign, toes the rubber. Upstairs, it's a walk. So after a strikeout, she issues another walk, her 3rd of the inning, along with a hits batsman. 1 out, and the base is loaded again for the Rangers.
Number 3, Audrey Brown.
Brown's back in the batting order because she went to pinch hit for Floyd, who or pinch run for Floyd, who pinch hit for her. Coach just trying to make sure she's back in the order, and she is. So this will be her at bat. She's reached on an error and struck out in 2 previous at bats. Audrey Brown, 320 that average this season. Has only 3 RBIs, could get a couple here, at least one with something in play. Bases loaded, 1 out. In the air on the infield. Infield fly rule. The batter's out, the runner's on their own risk. Caught by the third baseman for the 2nd out. Clary Hazy.
Number 11, Clary Hazy.
She had an infield single earlier this inning. She now bats with the bases loaded. She might have then too. Little infield slap to the shortstop. And nobody will be put out. Uh-oh, back to second. And they call her out at second. So the run scores. 1 run is scored. But going back to second, the runner is out. Not even going to worry about trying to field that, score that in the scorebook, but she's out. Hazy has an infield single and an RBI. But the inning is over, and the game is over. 10-run rule. Holy moly. The 10th run scored on that crazy play, and the Rangers win it 10-0. They advance to tomorrow night's game, where they'll play South San again here at Marion at 7 o'clock. So for great camera work by Tyler and Jenna, and of course everyone with Wick Productions, this is Tony Brubaker saying goodnight and God bless. The Rangers win it 10-0 on the Ranger Network.